Now once the user has submit the button, now what we need to do, we need to have an Ajax rendering and display the output to the user then and there. So we have done this a lot in VF pages. So here what we can do, we can simply have some output field here. Let's say I define a div and give it a class equals to row. Okay. And within this div, what I will do, I will define that, and let's say we also give it a functionality that there is a limit to our sales rep that how much expense they can do on per day basis on their personal things. So if the expense gets more than that, then we need to show an alert, or maybe we can change the color from green to red. Okay. So for that we will also make use of the standard classes. For div class equals to, and let's say if v dot total is greater than equals to, let's say, $5, then if it's true, we know that the first one in if condition we have seen in the first video and previous video in the conditional statements, that the first one is for true, alert, danger, and if in case it is false, then alert, success. Okay. And close this. Okay. Oh, sorry, close the bracket. Okay, delete from here. It should not be div, it should be div. Okay, and we will close our div here. Let us remove this. So within this div, what we want the output value. So let's say we give it a h3 and expense total. So here would be the actual output that was for if the output is greater than 5, then show the color red, and UI colon output number. Okay, and value equals to v dot total. Okay, value equals to v dot total, and let's also give it a format. Basically we need to specify how many decimal places will be there. So let's say we want till 2 decimal places, so we can specify that like this by using format here. So this div has been closed. Now if someone is adding more than one expenses, so we can also show him that how many expenses have been added. So let's create one more div here, class equals to alert dash success. Now these classes are all coming from Bootstrap, so there is nothing to understand in these classes here. So these classes are from the Bootstrap, the live file which we have referenced, or we can add our own classes as well later. So we will just see that. Let me first complete this. Number of expenses, and then let me simply copy paste this because it will again be a number field, so we can just use this and make some changes. Value equals to v dot exp, and that will be div opens here, this div opens here, close, this div opens here, close here. We don't need the format here. Okay, don't need to specify this, and simply save it. Column 11 of okay, greater than. Okay, everything is perfect fine now.